Hey guys, it's the Nexo Ninja, and this Battle of the Facts episodes will be about Mario and Kirby. So if you're not familiar about my Battles of the Facts series, I'll just do a quick little thing to tell you about it. The Battle of the Facts series is where I grab two franchises and put them in a fact battle. By that I mean seeing which one is the best based on facts. That is also my personal opinion is the way the results will start. First of all, I'll start with the characters and from each series and which ones I find better. Then we'll go by the villains in each series, then which one I'll find better. Then we'll go by the story, and then the fourth one is a mystery. So anyway, let's get to this Battle of the Facts. Like I said earlier, this Battle of the Facts video will be about Mario and Kirby, so let's get into it. Now for the Mario characters. For these characters, I'll simply be touching on four characters. One being Mario, one being Luigi, one being the princess, and one being Yoshi. So Mario is basically a Nintendo character. His personality is pretty much mute. He's like, oh, the princess is kidnapped. Let me go save her. Woohoo! So he's just kind of like the hero character that always is up to save the day and do the stuff. So now let's get to Luigi. Now Luigi, unlike his brother, he actually has some character. Luigi is shown to be a scaredy cat, but is always there to be there for his brother. Such as in the games Luigi's Mansion, Mario gets a free mansion invite. Well, he wins a free mansion, and he goes there to check it out, but his brother was supposed to be there first, and his brother went missing. Even though the whole mansion was full of ghosts, his brother was there to save him. So Luigi is a coward, but he's always there to save his brother. And, that's some character right there. Now let's go to Princess Peach. Princess Peach. Now, she has had some character based on the Mario and Luigi RPGs, so let's go on them. Princess Peach is typical damsel in distress, always getting kidnapped by a giant turtle, yada yada yada. But anyway, she's actually shown to have some feisty side in the Super Mario Bros. Comic. Yes, there was a comic when Nintendo Power came out, in the Mario and Luigi series. She's also very caring towards Mario and Luigi. In her own game, Super Princess Peach, she was there to save them as well. And she kind of has an attitude problem towards Bowser, but you can't blame her. Now let's go to Yoshi. Yoshi! Yoshi is Yoshi, the typical cute little adorable animal that always is there for Mario whenever he needs him. But also, the Yoshi race, yes, it's a race, not just a specific character, was also responsible for the safety of Mario and Luigi and as children. They were dropped from a stork as babies, and it was up to Yoshi to save the day. So that gives Yoshi some huge character right there. Now that's enough for the Mario side. Let's get talking about Kirby. Kirby is a pink little adorable puffball named Kirby. And considering he doesn't really have much personality in the games, I'll be talking about him on his television show. Kirby is cute and it's always, cute. In the television show, he's based as a baby, so he doesn't know much. When big conversation starts, he usually zones out. But whenever a monster is there, he's always there to kick its butt. So now let's go to Meta Knight. Now for Meta Knight. Meta Knight is, my opinion, my favorite Kirby character ever, as I've mentioned on my top 10 Kirby character list. Meta Knight is a lonely swordsman that is very mysterious. He likes to keep everything to himself, basically, and he is an ally to Kirby. Well, more like there sometimes, like a vigilante. One time, he got so fed up with Dreamland's laziness that he decided to get his halberd and do something that I forget. But anyway, he's also a mentor to Kirby. In the TV show and even in the games, he's always there to sort of teach Kirby. In the first fight with Meta Knight, you won't be able to fight him until you pick up the sword that he has placed. Even though if you have a better power-up in your thing and you want to keep it and you don't want to grab the sword, you kind of have to still. And he's always there when Dreamland needs him, so that's really big character if you ask me. Now instead of King DDD, like I mentioned earlier, I think we're going to go to another character. Bandana D. Bandana D. Bandana D is sort of like the Yoshi of the, bunch. By that I mean he's part of a species being the Waddle Dees. But Bandana D is extremely special of the the Waddle Dees. He actually is incredibly skilled but he wasn't always skilled. In one of the Kirby Superstar, was it Ultra? No, I think it was the original Kirby Superstar. He actually had no fighting skills whatsoever, and when he went to go fight Kirby, he was destroyed within seconds. I mean, literally one hit, and he was dead. But he clearly was fed up with getting beat, so he went to get spear training, and now he's extremely skilled with the spear. And he is always there to help out King Dedede, but most importantly, he sort of turned to a friendly side of Kirby, and always there to help him. When he's not helping fight beside Kirby, he's there to give him food for some health. Now let's get to the next character, which is going to be Escargoon, because King Dedede is going to be on the villains list. If you don't know who Escargoon is, I don't blame you. He's from the Kirby anime, Kirby Right Back At Ya. Now, if you want to watch this TV show, which I really recommend, if you're a Kirby fan like me, you'll love this TV show. Just go on YouTube and type Kirby Right Back At Ya episodes. And trust me, they got every episode on there, every episode. Escargoon is the King Dedede's assistant, and he doesn't really enjoy it, as you can see throughout the episodes. He's always sort of there complaining, and getting really fed up whenever King Dedede hits him with a hammer. But he is incredibly skilled with a wrench. In one episode, Right Hand Robot, Escargoon literally builds a robot himself because he's fed up of King Dedede's bossiness. So that's kind of, I guess we'll go with character on that. But anyway, I'm going to have to give a point to Kirby characters, just because we had a little bit more development in the television show. So 1 point for Kirby. Now let's get to the Kirby and Mario villains. Let's talk about Bowser, the meanest, darkest, and most stupid villain in the Mario series. Now, by stupid, I don't mean I don't like him. I just mean he's incredibly stupid with his plans. His plans, he is incredibly powerful, considering to almost take over the universe twice in both of the Mario Galaxy games, but has failed. So he's not that really much of a smart guy, but he can hit hard, and he is incredibly powerful. Considering in the first Mario Bros. Game, he turns every toad into bricks. And I'm not going to go deep into that lore because, trust me, we'll be talking for hours. But anyway, he is incredibly strong, and even has teamed up with the Mario Bros. One time when he didn't even feel like it. He accidentally got an apple from Fawful, which gave him the power of, extreme hunger, and ended up accidentally swallowing the Mario Bros. And it was up to Bowser and the Mario Bros. To save the day again. Bowser's main goal is to kidnap the Princess Peach, and has failed thousands and thousands of times. When I say thousands, I mean Bowser's failed a lot. Now, anyway, let's get to King Dedede, so we can clap at that there Kirby. That was a Right Back At Ya reference, if any of you got it. The King of Dreamland himself, King Dedede. Now, he is pretty involved character, but we're going to be talking about his villain side, sadly not his character side. But anyway, King Dedede as a villain didn't have much screen time. He just got really jealous once and decided to steal all the food in Dreamland. That was basically his only villainous act. Every other time he tried to fight Kirby, he's either controlled by a higher rank of villain, or just wanted a simple one-on-one face-off to prove that he is strong enough. I'm going to have to give this point to Mario. So, now let's talk about the the story from the games. For the the story element, I'm going to be talking about their first game and their most recent game. So let's talk about the first ever Mario game. Evil King Koopa, aka Bowser, turns every toad into a brick and kidnaps Princess Peach. Mario goes to save him. The end. Now for Kirby's first game. I've already mentioned this. King Dedede gets extremely jealous and steals all the food in Dreamland, and it's up to Kirby to save the day. So, considering it was the first games, can't really expect much from story. But the newest games, hasn't much changed for Mario. Super Mario Odyssey, yahoo! Same thing happens. Bowser kidnaps Peach, but this time, he prepared. He's literally trying to marry Princess Peach in the brand new game, Super Mario Odyssey, and has got a brand new nifty hat to beat the smoking heck out of Mario. The first clip in the game, we see Mario getting his butt kicked by Bowser's hat, and flies off the ship thousands of meters away into this unknown kingdom known as the Cap Kingdom. And while Bowser's trying to collect all these fancy things from all over the world for his wedding, Mario's sitting there trying to stop the guy. And he ends up stopping their wedding, busting into the moon. The moon is where they're having their wedding. Man, that must be a very low population. And it's up a one-on-one face-off. and Mario wins. Now, Kirby's new game, Kirby Star Allies, which in my opinion is my favorite out of Mario Odyssey or Kirby. But anyway, I haven't played this, but I've seen it, so I can still explain. This mysterious force comes up in Dreamland and throws these dark things, turning Dreamland residents completely evil and, evil. So, I guess it's up to Kirby to save the day. Kirby faces some of his friends being hit by this evil stone thingamabob, and he has this new stone that he got hit by, his friendship stone or something like that, and ends up turning his enemies into friends. And Kirby ends up fighting 3 generals along the way that I don't really know anything about, basically. But anyway, on the final confrontation with this evil baddie, his name is known as Highness. And what is his goal? To resurrect the evil one known as something Void Termina. That's not a Zelda reference at all. But anyway, he succeeds at the end by sacrificing himself. And now it's up to Kirby to save the day. And he does, so personally, I'm going to have to give another point to Kirby here. Now, can Mario tie with Kirby? Let's see in this final round. Who would win in a physical fight, Kirby or Mario? Well, let's see. Using both of their amazing skills, who would physically win in a fight? Mario has his abilities such as the power-ups, and Kirby has the ability to inhale. So basically, this is how the fight, I would think, would go. Kirby would probably suck up Mario's powers and use it against him. And possibly suck up Mario and shoot him out. Mario could have an invincibility star, but if he did, Kirby could probably suck that up. So, you can see by this very short time that I was talking, I think Mario doesn't have a chance against Kirby. So I guess we're going to have to give this point to Kirby. Bravo to Kirby, who is the winner of this week's Battle of the Facts. Yes, he wins, and Mario only got 1 point. Sorry, Mario, but we're counting your regular games and not your exciting ones like your RPGs. So anyway, Mario, your games are incredibly fun, but anyway, Kirby games just go superior with the facts. Anyway, I love both of these games, both of these series by heart, and they're both tied on my list. But by a Battle of the Facts, I guess I just prefer Kirby. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this week's Battle of the Facts. Now, next week's Battle of the Facts will be a surprise. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye-bye.